Hello, SMADA people!
Hi!
How are you doing? I hope you all are doing great and welcome back to our English Podcast! It's been a while since we last connected and suddenly it's already a new school year. And you know what they say? New year, new me! So here we are coming back to you as the new generation of SMADA's English Podcast, fresh with a completely new look and set of topics that we hope would wow and intrigue you. Now talking about the school new year, we realize it hasn't been so long since we entered the high school, right? And especially to us 10th graders, who just stepped into a brand new school that different from our previous one. So today, we're going to talk about our new journey on getting into high school. With me, Yasmin. And with me, Meisha. I think that's enough introduction, so please get comfortable and let's dive into today's episode. Yay!
First of all, we know how exhausting the assessment can be, especially for middle schoolers. Can you tell us more about your journey in preparing to get into high school?
Yeah, when we start learning for assessment, it's really tiring whole time and it's so draining and mentally tiring because we have to prepare it really well because it determines our next school. Yeah,
Of course.
you agree?
Yes, of course I
Yes.
agree. Because
That's why I hate it, but I'm really grateful that I can went through all of this, and
it's like you need
here
a pat on your
here
back.
I am.
Be proud of yourself.
I'm so proud of you too.
Okay, my journey was pretty much the same. It's all very tiring. And all our times were poured into studying for the assessment. Especially we have 4 subjects. And yeah, I think that was the hardest thing I've ever experienced in middle school.
Yeah, and it's so tiring anyway. Let's go into the next question. So, what was something that motivated you to keep going in the process of preparing to get into high school?
The one thing that motivated me to go into high school is that I want to get into my dream university, and that I would make my parents proud, my friends proud, and everyone in my life to be proud of me. And that keeps me motivated into studying even though I'm tired and
Can't agree more. Okay, for me, it's my family. I want to make my family proud of me, just like you. And also, I have a big plans for my life. That's why I keep going. That's motivated me to studying harder. Okay.
Yeah, that's really relatable. And now, next question. When did you start thinking seriously about entering high school and preparing yourself for the assessment?
Actually, I start preparing it when I was 9th grader. Yeah, started the semester 1. I started collecting the question bank, and then I start studying by videos and
Lessons too?
study group also. Yes. How about you?
I started thinking seriously about getting into high school was when I'm in 9th grade, because I didn't think much of it when I was in 7th or 8th grade, because I think I'm gonna live forever in middle school, so why should I think about the future now? So And then when I get into ninth grade, I was thinking like, oh, it's getting weird, it's getting real. I'm going into high school any minute now. And then, yeah, I started studying really hard and like prepare with my friends and stuff. That's pretty much it.
That's so nice. Okay.
Okay, talking about your friends and family, your study group also. Who was your biggest support system during this journey?
My biggest support system was my family, my friend, my best friend, and also for myself.
Of course.
Myself was the biggest support for myself, because I study for myself.
Of course.
And that for my everything.
Everything is for yourself.
Yes,
So
right.
you need to support yourself.
Yes.
Is there any way that, like, how do they show their support to you?
They support me really hard. Like they always following me and paid attention on me.
Keeping tracks on your records?
Yes. What?
For me, my biggest support system is probably my mom, my dad, and the way they show it is with their prayers, of course. If they didn't pray for me, then I wouldn't be in this place right now. And of course, to my friends and my best friends who also helped me studying, who formed a study group with me together. We were studying very late at night.
So thanks to our biggest support system.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Tribute to you.
We love you.
Thank you. Okay.
How was your experience in preparing going to high school?
My experience in ninth grade preparing for high school is like I said, making study groups and scheduling study times with my friends. I would just, when we, like after school, we would go to the library to study together until it was like 6 p.m. and like the whole school's dark until there were only 2 of us left in the library. And like we need to lock the library doors, we need to like switch the light off. And I think that's pretty much all I can think about now.
That's so hard. If I should back to that time, I would.
Yeah.
It's
How about you?
For me, I just gonna back home and studying by myself. Locking in my book.
Yeah, just
laptop,
diving into your book and like
yes.
looking at it.
And also, I have a study group with my friends. We are discussing about the subjects in school and then taking lessons. Yeah, I take private lessons for only math, because math was.
Yeah, I think that was the craziest subject of all.
Yes, I agree.
By the way, how did you think high school was gonna be?
High school, I expecting that high school would look like I would have so many friends, and then I would join organization, and then preparing for university. What your
My expectations.
what's your
What I expect when I get into high school is that I would live my life like teenagers in the movies, like those rom-coms. I thought that I would get like so many friends and like my life would be some kind of movie too. And I didn't think it would be this stressful, honestly.
I expected too, and it turns out so crazy.
Yeah, I didn't think that high school was gonna be this stressful and like I can't keep up. My energy is not
Maybe
there at all.
survive this high school.
I mean,
Okay.
compares to us.
So, what's the hardest part to prepare yourself mentally for high school?
The hardest part to prepare mentally for high school is I think that I really need to think to myself like, wow, I'm really gonna lose all these things. Like, I used to be in the same private school for like 10 years almost.
Wow.
So like I was in the same environment, my friends are the same, and like all I know is that place. So I was mentally preparing myself to like say goodbye and like get into a new environment and meet new people.
From comfort zone.
Yeah, I need to get out of my comfort zone, So yeah, I think that is the hardest part.
For me, the hardest part to prepare myself mentally was I have to meet a new people and then I have to prepare the new subjects.
Yes, the
My
curriculum
mental is not
stuff
it's not
ready.
ready enough.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this stressful.
And in high school, our new friends will be a lot. So when we in high school, we will meet bigger community. That's
New
I'm
persons.
introvert, so
Okay.
it's hard for me.
It's kind of hard for
Struggling.
you. Okay. For me, that wasn't really a big problem because since I was a kid, I was really a social butterfly. But then thinking about it, I need to go like say goodbye to my old friends. That was really hard.
I miss my friends. I miss my old friends in junior high school. I love you guys.
Hey guys, love you.
Please watch our
podcast. Okay, on to the next question. When do you think is the best time to start preparing for the assessment?
The best to start the preparation for, I think when you entered the junior high school, it's the best time because
Yeah.
start from searching about the assessment.
Yes,
And
yeah.
then when you're ninth grade,
You'll be all ready
Yeah,
to-
you will be so ready and prepared well for assessment.
Yeah, and I think the best time to start preparing for the assessment is as soon as your teacher tells you about it.
Yeah.
So like my teacher told me about the assessment when we were 8th grade, I think. So I should have like prepared for the assessment from there, but I didn't. So I was pretty struggling in 9th grade to start and keep up.
So please don't underestimate the time because
Yeah, it will fly, and like in no time you will be studying for the assessment, and it will stress you out really. Okay.
what subject do you think was the most challenging and why?
Okay. I think we all know the answer, but let's make it more interesting by putting it in a top three.
Top three?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go from the honorable mentions.
Yeah, honorable mention.
My honorable mention would be English because I think that was the least tough subject that I was studying for the assessment. And then my third would be Bahasa Indonesia because it's complex, like really.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that complex.
There are so many synonyms and
Yes.
and so
You
many.
need to like the implementation of the synonyms that was hard.
Of course.
Materials.
We have to find something that we didn't notice before.
Yeah, I know, and that's hard. That's really hard. But on top of that, I still have science because I hate science because like you need to memorize formulas too, like
And
especially
also the
biologies. I don't really have a problem with biologies, but I have a problem with physics because I was terrible at counting and memorizing formulas. So that was my top two. And
We all know the top one.
yeah, you guys all know the top one. It's like this is not a
Math.
Yeah,
Craziest
craziest subject ever. And like it's the hardest because you need to memorize the formulas, you need to know where these formulas come from, and yeah, like literally you need to understand everything.
But most people that good at math usually say that you don't have to memorize the formulas,
I
but
know.
you have to understand the basic concept of math. And how can I even understand math when I cannot even understand myself, right?
Yeah, I know. And they treat math like it's some kind of
Easiest
subject. Like how are you so smart?
I want your brain.
Yes. And what do you think is the most hard subject, Misha?
Yeah, just like yours, but mine, the science will be, I put the science on top 3 because
Really?
Bahasa Indonesia more struggling than science. I love physics and biology. I love you guys.
Oh.
I love you, biology and physics.
But I think that my most favorite subjects would be like linguistics because I like to read. So I didn't really have any problems with those subjects like Bahasa Indonesia and English, but math and science, that was another story.
Oh, I think it's odd because I really like physics, but I hate math. It, but are counting, right?
Yeah.
But I don't like math. It's
How?
more struggle.
Isn't it like similar?
Physics like make me relief. Like,
How?
wow, like grateful to be here. Like, wow, God is really creative and
Oh, you're like amazed on how.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't relate to that though. Still think Bahasa Indonesia is better.
science better.
No.
Okay.
What mistakes do you think people make when preparing for the assessment?
Procrastination. Yeah, that was the worst someone can
I think
do.
at
Yeah.
least everyone in middle school has like experienced procrastination.
Yeah, I think who never experienced procrastinating, right?
And it's actually a really bad habit, you know. I've been trying to get rid of it like now. And like I was
Yeah.
learning from my past self that
I wish I can get rid that procrastination because I want my life
yes,
be
I want to
more
be productive. Yes.
Right.
Word.
Please be productive, guys.
And don't repeat our same mistakes.
Don't repeat that.
Because you will regret it someday. Really, trust me.
That's so relatable. Do you have any tips that have a big impact on increasing your grade?
Probably that you need to study more. Like that's really the base to like studying. But also you need to know yourself and like you need to know how do you study. You need to know what's best for you in studying. Like I said, I was a very social girl back then, so I studied with my friends because that was the easiest thing to do if I want to get better grades. And like if I want to understand the materials better, I would like to study with my friends.
Yeah.
And I also love hearing music, so when I study I would often listen to music too because my study style, you know,
Yeah, study
I'm an
method.
auditory girl.
Oh yeah, and in
How about
my
you?
opinion, the tips are you have to find your studying method and then find the best place to study because we have to lock in for studying and also you can teach your material to other
Yeah,
But
like
sometimes you can teach it to
as if you're being a teacher.
yeah, like things you can teach it to wall or something in front of you.
Like stuffed animals.
Yeah.
I would do so.
Plushies, yeah.
I would do that sometimes too, and like I would teach my friends the material, but then they won't end up to understand the material
yeah.
because I was speaking nonsense most of the time.
Maybe because I speak too fast.
Yeah, maybe
They cannot understand.
because I do too sometimes.
Yeah. Like, what did you say? Okay.
Okay. Did you ever doubt yourself during this process?
I frequently doubt myself because I did not do progress. Yeah, my grade were always same like before, and sometimes and then I overcome it by locking in. Yeah,
yes,
of course,
of
guys,
course,
please
you need to
locking
lock
in and don't procrastinating. That what I regret. What about
The times that I doubt myself is when I never really doubted myself until we were like selecting the schools. You know, I was like, oh my god, am I gonna ever get into a public school? Or am I gonna be stuck in a private school forever for like 12 years?
12 years was crazy.
Yeah, and I think like, no, I don't really want to do that. So I really need to like lock in and like study for real so I could get into a public school like SMADA.
Good for you. I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you too.
You're nice. What was your biggest worry during this period and how did you overcome it?
The biggest worry is that I won't get into my dream school. Like I said, I was scared I wouldn't get into a public school and then I would be in the same private school for 12 years and I would meet the same people over and over again. And like, that's tiring, don't you think? I mean, like, that's pretty boring.
The same people cannot get out of our comfort zones, like stuck.
Yeah, imagine telling your friends that I've been in the same school for 12 years.
Yeah, I know, but it's not relatable for me because I'm in public school.
Yeah.
Okay, for me, what makes me worry is my grade that don't progress. Yeah, that what I said. I really struggling on increasing my grade, so I was worried that I cannot go into my dream school, and yeah, I end up in SMADA. Love you, SMADA. I always say love you, but I love everything.
It's okay, you're Valentine. You're Cupid.
I'm loving person.
Yes, you're a loving person.
Okay.
Okay, on to the next question. How does the assessment make you feel before, during, and after the test?
Before, I feel so excited. I felt really excited to graduate from senior high school because
you can't wait for all of that to be over.
Because I was expecting the high school story, and then, but during the test, it's really crazy. I feel like I want to get out of here now. Please let me get out of here. Like, it's really draining. I frequently cried during the assessment season. Like, crazy.
I get that too.
Yeah. And then after the test, I cried again. Because finally I can see the grade and this is
and
my
like war is finally over and like
I already paid off and I'm so grateful and relieved. And how about you?
For me, before the test, I was feeling like nothing, I feel nothing. It feels like, oh, I'm just going to a regular test, not a test that's going to decide my future. So I was pretty chill. I even brought my, pillows that that you can bring
Yeah,
to
I bring
schools.
it.
Yeah,
I bring
so
it SMADA too, guys.
so I could sleep when I'm
Yeah.
done with the test, and yeah, I didn't feel anything.
Even like now, about plushy to sleep.
Yeah, I'm still with the same habit. And during the test, I still feel nothing. It feels like I'm numb and like I just want to get this over with. And I was like doing all these things to like study. So I was like in the when I get to my chair, to my computer, I was like, it's okay, you studied hard, you can do it.
Yeah,
and
you
then
can
I
do
was
it.
like, yeah, okay, let's
You're
just
doing
do
the
this.
best.
Yeah, I've done my best to study. Like, let's just overcome this test.
Yes.
And after, I feel bittersweet because I was like, oh, I'm finally done with everything. Like,
That's a really
I just need to graduate, and now I'm a middle school graduate.
goodbye junior high school.
Yeah, but I also feel like I was thinking, wow, what are my grades gonna be? I'm scared.
Yeah.
But then I don't need to put so much pressure on myself because I've tried hard. So
You tried your best.
I tried my best. I think that's it.
Okay, next question. If you could go back in time, would you have prepared for the test the same way? Or is there anything you will change?
For me, I would change my frequency of studying because honestly, I was a lazy girl. So I wasn't really studying, like I wasn't locking in for real until I was like, until it was like 3 months in, and then I feel like, I need to study. I really need to study. If I didn't study, then I wouldn't go into the dream school that I think I would get into. And then, I think that's the only thing I want to change.
For me, I will decreasing my procrastination because I was such a lazy girl too.
I know, it's really hard,
I spend my time watching Netflix.
Yeah,
And
watching
then,
K-dramas.
Yeah, reading manhwa, scrolling TikTok.
Doom scrolling, like that's
I had-
brain rot.
Yeah, I had the way I studying when I was 9th grade. Of course, I want to solve all the question bank that I didn't.
You didn't get to solve.
Yeah, I hate that.
It's
I want
like-
to get back now.
I regret it. Like I could have get a better grade,
Yeah.
Like the thought of getting a better grade would like make me so happy, but I didn't do really well, so I guess that's my grade.
But maybe we are destined to be SMADA people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like to think like that too.
Yeah, I'm so thankful to SMADA that accept me.
Thank you for accepting me.
And then, oh my god, well, look at the time. We got so caught up that we so completely lost track of it.
Well, I guess that's wrap for today's episode. We really hope that you enjoyed it, and stay tuned for more because we might have another topic that's just right for you.
Also, would love to hear your thoughts for today's episode. If you like our podcast, consider subscribing and give us like on our video.
Subscribe to SMADA Entertainment, guys,
Yes,
and don't forget to turn on the bell
Yes.
so you would get notified every time we post.
and don't forget to follow our Instagram at
SMADA Jogja.
And thank you for watching.
And see you in the next episode.
SMADA English Podcast
Signing
off.